Good morning, students. I hope you all well at home by the God's grace. Today in our online class, we are going to learn exercise number 1.2 in chapter 1, term 2. Watch the video till the end without any distractions and learn everything thoroughly. Let's start our class. At the end of this class, you will be able to understand the places and the values of the decimal numbers. First, let us learn some important basic rules which we follow in this lesson. When we divide a number by 10, we get the decimal point before one digit. For example, 23 is divided by 10, we get 2.3 as answer. There we can see that the decimal point comes before one digit. On the other side, when we multiply 2.3 with 10, we get the decimal point cancelled. In a similar way, we'll see some more. When we divide 128 by 100, we get 1.28. There we can see that the decimal point comes before two digits. On the other hand, when we multiply 1.28 with 100, we will get 128, and there we can see the decimal point is cancelled. When we divide 1356 by 1000, we get 1.356. When we multiply 1.356 with 1000, we get 1356. From this we'll learn one thing, that the decimal point comes before as many digits as there are zeros in the divisor. Here there are 4 zeros in divisor, so the decimal point should come before 4 digits. Here are some more practices. As we learnt earlier, when we divide by 1000, the decimal point should come before 3 digits. Here in this case of dividing 3 by 1000, we have no sufficient digits to keep the decimal point before 3 digits. To fill that empty space, we should add zeros as many it requires. So the answer is 0.003. Here is another way of practice. When we divide a whole number by 10, the 0 which is in ones place is getting cancelled. When we divide 3000 by 100, 2 zeros from ones place and tens place is getting cancelled. When we divide 3000 by 1000, 3 zeros from ones place, tens place, 100 place are getting cancelled. Always the 0 after the decimal point should be negligible. Students, there are two types of fractions. One is proper fraction, another one is improper fraction. Now let us learn some important difference between fractions. If a fraction has smaller number in numerator and larger number in denominator, we call that fraction as proper fraction. When we divide this fraction, we get the decimal number as less than 1. If a fraction have large number in numerator, smaller number in denominator, we call that fraction as improper fraction. When we divide this fraction, we get the decimal number as greater than 1. This is the time for our assignment. Write the given PDF as introduction in your classwork notebook and do the answer for the given question in the assignment and send the images to the class group. With this introduction, we have come to conclude this video. We will continue the exercise 1.2 in the next video. Till then, stay home, stay safe, take care.